Hi, my name is Carys Rhiannon and I'm standing for the Students' Union President. Something I launched this year was a belonging campaign, so pushing the belonging to your regions as well as the university as a whole. I'd utilised the VPs and the student council structures, all the SBRs and course reps, into getting them to sort of bring back an ethos to the university that can be proud of. Lots of things you can do that. We could do it through materials, so obviously getting USW hoodies out there, all the course reps wearing their hoodies, those kinds of things. And also push the end of year event as well, getting all the students to come together within committees within the different regions to then push that forward. The President has to look after all regions anyways, but that's the whole point of having our VPs in the different regions. So the role of the President is to work alongside those VPs, voicing any concerns that they have that they can't solve in their different regions, and take them forward to the university. It's the President's role more of a structural role, a support role for the Vice Presidents in each region. So with that feedback coming back, we'd have that the President looking after all the regions. We also have obviously Student Council that the President sits on as well, the course rep assemblies that the President sits on, so we get all the feedback from all the regions from that and be able to take it forward. It's something I've been trying to highlight with Directorate and Estate is that if you want to go to a library on any of the campuses, you should be able to. If you want to access all the different equipment and those kind of things, you should be able to. It's something that we're working with Directorate and Estates, as I said before, at the moment with the access cards. So everyone will be able to get access to everything. I also worked on something with the sports centre so that if you pay for membership in, for example, the Carys Rhiannon campus for the gym, you can also use the gym here at no extra cost. And the same, if you use the gym here and you pay for the gym here, you can use the gym at Carys Rhiannon. So I continue those kind of little things that make a difference. I think representation is a massive one. All our SABs are here to represent our students. Democracy, we need to provide an independent voice for our students and voice that to the university no matter what they say. Stick it to the man. Representation. I think welfare does fall into it, but in a sense that we can help students with academic issues and those kind of things, but I think we act as a signpost to those who need alternative things. So for example, if someone has any counselling issues, we have counsellors at university for that. So instead of taking that on ourselves, I'd signpost them to the different departments. So it's about knowing the certain cases for those kind of things. What doesn't? I guess the kind of things like events and things, although we have a say in working with the commercial team in regards to what gets put on, I think with regards to events and those kind of things, obviously it's their departments and we can't actively say this is happening. Although then we're obviously a member of trustee board, so if there was something that the students were really pushing for, we can take it there and then work with the staff to push forward. Well, I wouldn't make a promise that I can't keep. I've always lived by that saying. The city campus stuff I'm already working on, so with the SU space, I'm currently working with estates and different university departments to try and sort of reallocate the different spaces to make sure that we can make that work. I'm trying to remember my manifesto now. Carys Rhiannon campus, with regards to the different courses remaining at Carys Rhiannon, I'm quite passionate with those things, especially with history. We've got the Roman fortress right down the road. It's the ideal location to have history, and I can't see why that's moving. So I pushed for that with Directorate and all the different meetings that I'd have to go to. Glintaff then, the SU space, obviously we pushed for that this year, we managed to get it. We've put a pool table in there already, so I want to keep developing that with the officers. Glintaff City, carry on. But Cardiff, I've put forward all the things that came back from the course rep assembly in Cardiff. At the moment they're looking into solutions for all of those. The main one I want to do though is work on Atlantic and Cromwell houses and making sure we've got SU representation there, because at the moment they have nothing. And trying to get possibly a bus going round from Atrium to Atlantic to Cromwell to fit into that belonging thing again. And then on Treforest, I'd like to fight for equal funding. It's for all campuses really, but for Treforest in particular, we've had the issue come up where societies and clubs aren't really funded as well as our sports teams. So I'd work with both the CEO, the management, all the different trustee boards and things into making that happen. I've done the job for a year, so I know what it entails. I've sort of got to grips with stuff now, so I'll be able to just go bang straight into it next year. Also, when I was a student, I've studied both undergrad and postgrad, so I can get sort of perspectives from both of those sides. As well as I was an SPR, I was a course rep for 3 years. I was also on student council, so I'm quite familiar with all the structures and still in the know with all different students and things because I've been there for a year. If it was a tweet and it was a hashtag, it would be vote C for P, hashtag let's talk more action.